badass ride. Hey, Carolina Tony, coming to you today from Florence, South Carolina. Today we're here at the site of the Florence Stockade. That was a prisoner of war camp during the period of the war between the states. Let's go explore. The Florence Stockade doesn't look now as it did during September 1864 through February 1865, where approximately 16,000 Union soldiers were held captive. Many of these soldiers were moved from Andersonville in Georgia and other parts of Georgia because General Sherman's march through Georgia. They were sent here to Florence. This prison was modeled after the Andersonville prison and was nearly a mile in the distance around it. The conditions of this prison were worse than anyone could ever imagine. Men literally froze to death, sleeping out in the open, unprotected from the elements. Here is a drawing of what the prison looked like during its brief existence. Behind each of these monuments are trenches that were dug in the earth to hold the remains of approximately 2,300 Union prisoners that died at the Florence Stockade. Many of the graves here at the Florence Stockade are unknown. However, there is one that is known, and it's quite interesting. The story behind the story of the one grave that's buried in the middle of all these unknown graves. For many years, there was but one woman buried in this cemetery, the grave of one Florena Budwin, who decided not to let her husband go off to war by himself, but decided to disguise herself as a man and go off to war with him. And both were captured and sent to Andersonville, Georgia, where he died, and later she was sent to the Florence Stockade, where she got so sick that she had to be hospitalized, and they found out that she was a woman and nursed her back to health, where she served as a nurse shortly before dying herself. And this is where our tour of the Florence Stockade ends, at the National Cemetery, where many of its inhabitants came to their final rest. And as always, y'all have a good day.